Hello guys, it's me, Greedier. I'm talking about drives today. So, the drives are happening right now. I made videos with the drives before. I think the drives are cool. The actual rewards you get are a good idea. But the execution is really bad, right? But I understand the premise behind why they executed the way they did, right? As you get closer to the end of a season, less people are going to be playing because more people have hit their peaks, more people are at the ranks they want to end at, more people, because that's happening, more people are smurfing, people want to avoid the smurfing, so people stop playing ranked. And then by the time the end of the season rolls around, the only people playing are smurfs, trolls, D-rankers, and so on. So they want to try to even it out to make it so it's more of a even playing experience throughout the entire season. And they do that by adding the drives, which will hopefully repopulate ranked at the end of the season so that people obviously play, and that's why. So it's a good idea, right? It makes sense to want to do that because you obviously don't want to have a really bad playing experience if you can avoid it, and they try to avoid it with drives. The problem is the drives are a casual incentive. They are not a competitive player incentive. The vast majority of competitive players probably don't even know how drives work, and they probably couldn't give a shit how drives work, because that's not why they play ranked. The majority of ranked players play ranked because they care about the rank. They care about getting better at the game. They care about doing well. They care about getting smarter. They don't care about the competitive points. They don't care about the little drive signature thing. They don't give a shit because that's not what makes them happy. But that is what a lot of casual players enjoy. They like the drive. They like the animation. They like the look of it. They like being that guy in quick play. It's like, oh look, this guy's a ranked player. Look how many seasons he got the drive. That's what they like. They like the cosmetics. They like the reward because they want the golden gun, because they don't get it because they don't play a lot of ranked. So they're going to care more about those points, and they're going to grind at the end of the season. The only problem with that, though, is because there is little to no rank decay in this game. There's basically no rank decay unless there's a reset. It means that you might play like 50 competitive games over the course of like a year, and then you get your rank, and then all of a sudden you're expected to jump from quick play into ranked and then do well enough that your whole team doesn't flame the shit out of you. Like, imagine being a like low diamond quick play player, low diamond quick play main. You only play May or something. You only play some character. You load into ranked, your hero is banned, right? Like, you're already gonna do badly because you're a quick play connoisseur, you're a quick play warrior, you couldn't give a fuck about ranked, it's not your thing, you just want to have some fun, you just want the points. So you're like, fuck it, I'll play some ranked for these points. And then all of a sudden, you're thrown into a rank you haven't played in 2 years, your character's banned, everyone's flaming the fuck out of you, and they're all locking a map that you don't know how to play because it's not popular in quick play. Like, the difference between going from quick play to ranked is so extreme. However, it's not necessarily extreme in the sense that there's a large skill discrepancy between them, right? Quick play MMR and ranked MMR are similar in the way they work. You can get really high rank quick play lobbies and really high rank ranked lobbies, but the problem is that because ranked isn't your main mode, you're going to be loading into those games in an actual rank that you may not be in because it doesn't decay over time. Let's say you used to be a big ranked player, you used to be like Masters or something, and you thought, okay, I've got a job now, or I'm going to school, I don't really have time for ranked, I'm just going to play like a couple hours of quick play a week and we're going to chill. And then you're like, oh, the drives, and then you load in, and then, dude, you have to play against like FD God or something. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Because there's no rank decay for some bizarre reason. And then you imagine you're the hyper-competitive player playing all season. You load in, and you get Mr. 4,000 hours on quick play, 200 hours in competitive. He's got every Mercy skin. He buys them all. He's got all the mythics, and he's just fucking shit. He's just so bad, and it's not his fault. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter if he's bad at the game. Who gives a shit, right? But like, you're loading into your ranked game. You wait 10 minutes in the queue, and then you've got fucking, like, Big Pants 35 on your team. He's a 61-year-old dad or something. You're like, you just know you're getting fucking obliterated at the spawn door, and there's nothing you can do. And it makes ranked at the end of the season, right, like already match quality in ranked is really shocking. It's not good at all, but it's especially awful in drives because all the quick play players, like half your lobby will just be quick play players that don't play ranked and don't understand the game and are not very good, and that's obviously fine to not be very good, but it's not fine when the competitive matchmaking is so bad they're giving you insanely wide games, so the rank discrepancy is massive. Everyone in that game is the wrong rank anyway, so you might have gold players that are actually GM but they only play quick play so they never rank up, or you got guys that played ranked with their friend a couple of times and got to masters with them and then only ever solo queued quick play from then on. It's a fucking mess. I understand the premise, I understand the idea, but the execution is a problem. You cannot do ranked drives without some kind of rank reset, without rank decay or something to try and even out the ranks before it happens. And you also need to give more people or time to complete the drives. For example, if you're given 2-3 weeks to complete the drive, it means that you have time to queue ranked, play it, get used to it, get to the rank you deserve, then you start competing for your drive. But right now, it's like 3-4 days, a week, something like that, less than that. I think it's like 4 days. That's 4 days for you to go from quick play Andy to loading into ranked, playing ranked, understanding the compositions, playing it properly. Now, obviously, you don't have to do all this if you're in a certain rank, right? But I'm assuming like if you were like Masters or whatever, right, and you're getting pulled into these games, right? Your main might get banned, you have to play it properly, you have to try hard, you have to sweat, you actually have to play well, and then you might go 6 hours without a win. Lose. You're like, this is shit, don't want to play this anymore. And you're like forcing yourself to do it for the rewards. And then every time, like I'm guilty of this. I'll get into a ranked game, check a profile and go, we have lost. This guy only plays quick play. He hasn't played ranked in 12 seasons. He's terrible. His win rate is negative in quick play. And I already know I'm going to lose. And I'm right 90% of the time. I'm like, yep, there's literally nothing I can do. This guy's shit. Not his fault. The game shouldn't have put him in this rank. But it did. And now everyone has to suffer the consequences of it. It makes the match quality so low. It's honestly... It makes the match quality worse than there simply being no players to match me with. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it were to be the case that we were queuing ranked before drives were a thing, the match quality was bad. But it wasn't unplayably bad. During drives, it is legit unplayable unless you are running a 6-man or a 5-man or whatever. It feels so bad because... Overwatch 2 has so much throw potential and so little carry potential. It's like, unless you're literally turbo smurfing 3 or 4 ranks below where you're supposed to be, you're not solo carrying a game, period. It's just not happening. You have to be so much better than everyone else in the game to do it. But you have one teammate, you have one Ana that misses a lot of their shots, that hasn't hit a sleep dart all game, that doesn't know how to use the nade. That's enough to be the reason you lose. And it does not feel good, right? And this is a big reason that I think Overwatch feels bad in general, is the carry potential is so low, the throw potential is so high, and it's such a team-based game with such wide matchmaking. It honestly feels like the vast majority of my games are literally just coin flips. They are completely random. It's irrelevant how well or bad I do. Some of the games are my fault, absolutely. But the vast majority, and I'll happily post codes if anyone asks, the vast majority are like, what the fuck was I meant to do? You know what I mean? That guy's 1 in 15. What? I lose. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't feel good to deal with that. And I get it, right? They want the drive. The quick player wants the drive. But there's a better execution than giving the quick play player 4 days. That's not even enough time for most quick play players to even, like, get to the rank they deserve, let alone even out in their rank and compete for the drives. And then that just makes it so people D-rank as well. Like, oh, I want the drive, D-rank to bronze, get my drive, rank back up to masters or whatever. It's like, why wouldn't you do that? There's no reason not to do that. It takes, what, a few hours of D-ranking, and you'll drop like 2-3 ranks or something. Even if you just, like, run it with your friends and you just walk out the spawn room and jump off the map a few times, what, you'll be bronze in like 5-6 hours of deranking, and then you get the fun of like smurfing your way back up and getting the driving shit. It's just, there's so many flaws to the system that they just haven't fixed yet, and it seems like every time drives comes out, it's literally just the same thing every time, and they never fix it. It's like there's been no improvements from this drive to the last drive to the drive before that to the drive before that. It's all the same. It literally, every drive has been the same. I think they might have increased how long you have to complete the drive, but like it's still like 4 days. That's still not enough for even me to complete the drive in a lot of cases, let alone some random guy that just plays the game every now and then that wants the rewards. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, drives are bad. They're a good idea. The execution was horrible. I love you all. I hope you have a lovely day. I'm gonna make a video about the perks, all the changes, but that's gonna take ages, so you know, I love you. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.